Hi, I'm John Henry. I'm the president of 3rd Street Cigar Records. We're here tonight to make the world premiere of That's a Good Way to Get to Heaven, the life and music of Big Jack Reynolds. Big Jack was a friend of ours. We thought a talented artist. And when he died in 1993, we really felt that we owed a tribute to him. At 3rd Street Cigar Records have produced a total remastering of all the recordings that he did here in Toledo, as well as in Detroit on the Fortune label and the Maumee label. Furthermore, as part of this project, we've documented his life as a musician and Big Jack, the character. What you get is a full movie, documentary film, 80 minutes long, and also 20 songs, all remastered, along with the liner notes package. This is the work of his life, and 3rd Street Cigar Records is proud to present it.
Hi, I'm Glenn Burris. I'm the director of That's a Good Way to Get to Heaven, the music and life of Big Jack Reynolds. There are great blues musicians all over the world, and you sometimes don't know how close you are to one of the real deal guys. And Jack's life was a mystery. He kind of told you the truth, and maybe he didn't. But he always played terrific music that really, really was believable. And if you missed him here in Toledo during his heyday in the 1980s, now's your chance to see a little bit of what he was about, hear his music, and get to know him a little bit. I know I did.
Are you Big Jack Reynolds? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Who are you?
When I went in there that night, I seen this grouchy old man. I didn't know who he was. But when he got on the stage, I admired him. And he just blew the reeds off the harp.
When I heard him start to perform, I thought, this guy is the real thing. It was deep blues, and it just hit me like a freight train.
The blues became real to us because of Big Jack. You could pick up a chess record and listen to Howlin' Wolf or Muddy Waters, but you can go see this guy three-dimensional.
I made You Don't Treat Me Right.
Jack knew his damn trade. He go in any bar and turn it out.
Well, I played the drums, and then I get off the drums on the piano, and then I sang, and then played my harmonica.
A lot of the harp players didn't want to come in contact with him because this guy was awesome.
And I'd listened to a lot of blues records, but I didn't know anybody in Toledo could play like that.
You bend the notes right in the right places, you'll know at the right time.
And I used to sit up in my window. People would stop the car. It was me up in the window. I'd be blowing. You made it up in your mind to do me wrong. I had signs up all over Detroit, Big Jack. To be here tonight.
Sonny Boy Williamson and Big Jack Reynolds, they did not see eye to eye. Nobody else was going to come to Detroit and be top dog.
I believe some of those tensions brought Jack down to the Toledo area.
And somebody said, hey, this blues guy's coming today to check you out. A real blues guy in Toledo.
Jack opened up his guitar case, and a pint of wine fell out of the case. And I said, okay, this is going to be good.
Jack had left him with, you white boys want to play the blues really bad, and that's exactly how you play them really bad.
And the next one that I did was You Mean and You Evil.
Yeah, you mean and you evil. Gotta be his way or the highway all the time.
Jack was getting that sour lemon look on his face. Jack turns around and starts shouting, "Get out of it! Get out of it, drummer!"
Jack decided to kick me off my drums, showed me how it was really supposed to be done.
He wanted everything right, and if you didn't give it to him right, then you heard from it.
Then he'd say, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but these boys don't know how to play my music. I have to teach them.
And Big Jack told me his music had to be done right, or don't do it at all.
People put up with him because his blues ran so deep.
It's a story that everybody needs to hear. He took me places, told me stories.
You set me on the road to stay with the blues. Big Jack Reynolds was an authentic blues man till the day he died.
Guess who will be here tonight is Big Jack.
Tonight we're at the public premiere at Maumee Indoor Theatre. We're going to obviously tell some stories about Big Jack Reynolds, because you can't do an event unless you tell some Big Jack Reynolds stories. We're also going to have some live music. We have Chris Shutters opening up tonight. He's actually going to play some of his material for an upcoming album that will also be on 3rd Street Cigar Records. But he's going to do some Big Jack classics.
Then I'm going away.
This guy he inspired so many. He was rough and tough, and but he was also sweet. And, you know, I never got to meet the guy, but I hear from all these other guys who, you know, played with him and they know him, they tell him all these stories. And he seemed like a really unique fellow, and I wish I'd met him. The old blues dudes, man, they played from the heart, and it's the kind of music to me, ever since I was a kid, I listened to the blues, and it just hits you right here. And it makes you want to do that stuff. So I'd grab a guitar and I want to recreate what they're doing, and it's really kind of hard to do because there's no format to it. They just play off of feel and just just how they're vibing in the moment, you know. So it's pretty amazing stuff.
After the movie, we're bringing out Bobby G and the 3rd Street Cigar Blues Band to have a rockin' good time, to play some blues, and celebrate the release of That's a Good Way to Get to Heaven.
High blue, high blue, high blue, can we get?
One of the reasons we did this film is Big Jack's legacy is important to everybody here in Toledo and Northwest Ohio. All of us, as we came up in our youth, we discovered a real bluesman, an authentic bluesman, a bluesman that was on the level of the Chicago bluesmen here in our own backyard. He influenced people like Harmonica Shaw before he even got to Detroit. He joins us here tonight from Detroit. He played with Larry Gold on guitar, Johnny Hi-Fi Newmark on bass, Johnny Rockwood on harmonica.
His legacy is that he was a real deal bluesman. He was a humorist. You know, I was thinking today, he was like somebody out of a Charles Dickens book, you know? Larger in life. He couldn't read, but he could play guitar, he could play harmonica, and he could play piano.
I've been involved in this project, and I've always been thinking that what would Big Jack really want here? I would have to say that Big Jack would probably kind of laugh and say, well, I don't know if I deserve a movie. I don't know if I deserve to be, you know, treated like this, but I deserve to be treated as a bluesman. And a bluesman is what I was and what I always wanted to be. Whatever that means, I hope he's up there somewhere, and I hope he's satisfied.
Talking about Jack Reynolds, he's one of a kind, you ain't gonna get no second chance. Talking about Big Jack, met him in Detroit, he vacated Detroit and he come down and to Toledo.